push your microphones a little closer?
You gotta get your you feel me, into the mic like this.
Mic check, mic check.
So I guess, Abby, you gonna start?
Yep, apparently. Cam and Max, you guys just, there are guys that play 3-and-D ball, but you just played a 3-and-D total game. What did you like about your defensive intensity, and how did it create opportunities on the offensive end?
I think we focused on stopping, their main guys. I mean, I think Chance Moore got hurt, but Hinton's a really good shooter. So we were worried about that going into the game, just keeping him off staggers and stuff like that, not letting him get open looks. I think we did a good job of that, and then we were able to turn stops and the threes on the other end.
Max,
I agree. Oh.
go ahead, sorry.
No, you good. He answered it completely.
Maximus, what has kind of been the difference for you over these last two games in particular, especially from three-point range? Seems like you're shooting with confidence. What do you kind of feel like has been the difference for you over the last couple of games?
I mean, definitely the main thing is confidence. And that's just my teammates believing in me every day, even through all these bad games, bad stretches. They tell me to shoot the ball every day. The coaches, and my coaches and my teammates is the main thing. Like, I haven't been confident since the beginning of the season. Now it's starting to come, and they believe in me. And without them, I wouldn't even have this game today.
Cam, Max has talked about the teammates believing in him. The last two games he's talked about that. What has he brought to you guys, and how happy is everybody to see this finally happening, because he struggled?
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to see that. I mean, from the Tom Max guy here, like, he's just a great person. He brings great energy. He's always positive. He's always rooting for the team. We over me type mentality. So to see him, finally, we know what he can do. All of us in the locker room know, the coaches know, the players know. So I just told him, it's a matter of time before, it clicks. So I'm glad he's able to have these past two games, and we're going to keep it rolling.
Appreciate that, bro.
At one point in the second half, Bonaventure had cut it to 5, and it looked like things could have gotten a little more tight, but then you guys quickly doubled that and brought it back to a 10-point lead. What was that kind of stretch like, and just kind of being able to fend off Bonaventure runs throughout the game and keep it at a pretty steady lead?
I mean, obviously it's a game of runs, They made their run, we made our run, but it was a great scout by Coach Jules and the coaching staff, and we knew they gave us good film of what they was gonna run, and we stuck to the plan, and we was able to come out with the win.
Max, obviously you had a big scoring output in last week, but also you had about 5 steals against GW, and then you did a really good job on Council and Jones on the court today. How do you feel like your defense has developed since coming over from GW?
I mean, there's so much more to improve on the defensive end, but that's just, like I said, practice, man. I think our main focus is defense before offense, and defense will turn into offense easy. And that's why I think we got those easy threes today. And like I said, that's just Coach Drew on me every day. And if Cam's on the baseline and I'm on the floor, he's telling me if I did something wrong, you got to fix that. You have to be midline. So it's just the communication we're building and the chemistry we have right now.
For both of you guys, when things weren't looking as good at the start of the season, you guys sort of all remained pretty confident that you were still a good team despite the record. Now that this win gets you back up to 500, how much of a relief is it that now the results are starting to match what you guys thought you had?
I don't know if this one game is a relief. I think it's a long season. Like, we knew that when we were losing at the beginning of the season. It's a long season. It's full of ups and downs. But like you said, we've been confident in what we had in the room. The coaches have been confident in us from day one, even when things weren't going well. So it helps having that confidence from our leaders and stuff like that. But we're just going to try and keep it going.
In a similar vein, support hasn't been that great to start the season, but today the crowd really showed up. What do you got to say about them?
And that's love right there, man. Hopefully our next home game gets it's even more people, And I think we proved that we're a great basketball team, and I think people should come support and show love, because I think we could put on a good show for them.
I'll second that. Any fans out there, come to the games, man. We appreciate it a lot.
Max, with you mostly on Melvin Council Jr., he scored 15 points in the first, but only 2 in the second half. What was different about the defense on him in the first and second?
I mean, he's the engine of that team. I can't take all the credit for that. I think Trey and Cam was on him a lot more than me a little bit, but I think that's just, that's their glue guy, their engine, and the main focus was to stop him. I know he got his 15, but I think we did a great job defensively, and that's just gap control, and that's everyone. That's not just the defender. That's the other 4 people on the floor being in gaps and being in rotation.
I got one more. Cam, after not scoring in the first half, you kind of open up in the second and with those back-to-back threes and then hit 9. Was that just a settling in thing, or was it just, other guys had better shots in the first?
I mean, I think guys did have better shots in the first. In the first half, I was a little hesitant. I think I had one that Trey skipped to me. I could have shot it. I hesitated and then ended up taking a harder shot. But in halftime, like, my teammates and my coaches just gave me confidence. Like, Coach Drew was just like, shoot the ball with confidence. Everybody was saying shoot it with confidence. So that's what I tried to do in the second half.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks,
Thank y'all.
guys.